Hello. On everyone's desk, you should see a pair of these safety goggles. They're not going to do much good on the desk, so pick them up, put them on. We have three different things here. We have rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, empty 2-liter bottle, a floor pump, and a little cork on the needle. Let's see what happens. And pour roughly 1 tablespoon of rubbing alcohol in. Cap on, shake it up. Alcohol is now coating the outside, the inside of the bottle. One, 2, 3, 4. Clear. I don't see anything in there. Can everyone see? There's a cloud in there. Can't see through it anymore. Cap back on. It's getting clear. It's like a window again. Let's try one more time. Cloud. So, what happened? Why did it happen? What was happening inside the bottle? What changed to the alcohol? So we know that there are 3 main types of matter. There are a couple more, but mostly what we encounter in regular environments are liquids, solids, and gases. What we saw here today was a liquid and a gas. And we saw that change state. So when we put the liquid in, we put the isopropyl alcohol in, it went in as a liquid. And we shook it up and it coated the inside of the container. And as we added pressure, this pump created air pressure, air, more and more and more with every pump. So it made the molecules of the alcohol condense and condense and condense. And that condensing formed heat. So it created a heat energy inside the bottle. Now, when heat interacts with the molecules and the pressure, it turned it into a gas. So what started as a liquid turned into a gas as the pressure got heavier and heavier and heavier, and it formed heat in there. Now when I released the top, all of that air pressure escaped out along with the heat, and it rushed out, and the colder air rushed back in. So what happened is it went from a clear gas into a liquid in the form of tiny, tiny little droplets. And those little droplets are what you could see in the cloud. That's why it got filmy and milky, because the cloud of droplets was in there. So we see something very similar in the hydrologic cycle, in the water cycle. So all of our surface water across the earth sits in oceans and lakes and ponds and puddles. And the sun's radiation comes down and it heats those up. So it heats it up, and what happens is that the water evaporates. So it turns from a liquid, the sun comes down and it's the heat, and it evaporates into a clear gas all around us that we can't see, just like it was when I was pumping it and we couldn't see. Now, as that gas goes into the atmosphere and goes above our head and above our houses and above the trees and higher and higher and higher, the air pressure gets lower and lower and lower. So there becomes less pressure, less pressure, less pressure. And when that happens, the temperature also decreases. So the higher you go, it gets very, very cold also. So just like when we released the top and the cold air rushed in and the pressure was released, all of that water that evaporated on the earth and went up starts to turn back into a liquid. And when it turns into a liquid, it turns into teeny tiny little droplets, and those droplets form together and create clouds. And when those clouds get dense enough, they begin to rain. And the water comes back down to the earth, into our oceans, our puddles, our lakes, our ponds, our streams, and the cycle repeats itself again. Thanks.